All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Becky Clark. I'm the Day Program Manager at McCormick Dementia Services. Today, we're joined by Patty Ann and Harry, and they are here today because they have a really exciting announcement to share with everyone. But before we share what that is, I thought we'd just get a little bit of background about the story of how this announcement came to be. So Harry is a participant in our virtual songwriting program that we run here at what we call the club, the day program. And I think Patty Ann's probably typically hanging out for the songwriting program too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Harry used to come to the day program here. I think it's been more than a year since we've actually seen you in the flesh here, right, Harry?
Yes.
Yeah. So once our day program closed due to COVID last March, we kind of shifted into figuring out how we can offer programs virtually. So we started with Zoom, a few different programs, and then eventually we brought on Joanne Doze. So Joanne Doze is a much respected musician in our community, and she actually used to come on site for a period of time and do what we called songwriting. So we approached Joanne to see if she'd be interested in trying virtual songwriting while we were kind of figuring out the virtual world. So Harry and Patty Ann, I think you are representing the virtual songwriting club today.
Yes.
Yeah. So
very proud to do so.
Yeah. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the songwriting group?
I'll start. It is just a wonderful group of people that have brilliant ideas and come up with some amazing song information for lyrics. And Joanne is such a wonderful teacher and leader, and getting us going to increase our input into the songs. And when we start singing them and putting them together in the final product that we are able to do, it's like, wow, did we do that? And it's just, because it's personal experiences being put into the lyrics. And I think everybody is truly amazing that contribute to the songwriting group.
Yeah, it is definitely a fascinating process, just starting with a little tidbit of someone's life and, people adding to that or sharing their experiences and how these little life experiences get woven into these amazing songs.
Well, we have to acknowledge that Joanne really does put the hard work into it, because a lot of times we leave her with just a bunch of stuff or a song tune, and then all of a sudden she has to put it all together to make it into a piece, and she can do that amazingly.
Yes, she can. She's definitely a wonderful musician, definitely very talented. We're fortunate to be able to work with her.
Absolutely.
Now, Harry, I can't even think about how long ago it was, but when you were here at the day program together with Joanne, you created a song about the submarine. So that thump, thump, thump. And I think that song is going to be included in our announcement here. But do you want to tell us a little bit about the meaning of that thump, thump, thump?
Well, I was at a school in South East Ireland, and the war was on, but Ireland was neutral. So submarines from both sides used to come to our bays and harbor areas at night, because they had to come to the surface in their submarines, and charge their batteries. So that's where it originated with. Most of them were, some of them were British submarines, and some of them were German submarines or Russian submarines. But we just knew they were submarines. And our harbors were considered safe place to come to the surface, which they did at night. And they spent the whole night charging their batteries for their war, which is going on below surface.
Yeah,
So
so I know you
that's-
you took that memory, that life experience, and then you worked with Joanne, and she's kind of well, she's made this song. What is it called? The Submarine Song, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So it's nice to have that story forever recorded now, and it'll be interesting to see how many other people might be able to relate to that story and that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're keeping people waiting here with our big announcement. So Patty Ann, do you want to reveal what we're here for today and what we're so excited about?
Well, as a group and everybody's marvelous input to the group, we thought, wouldn't it be nice to make a recording so that we could share it with our families and as many people as we could, because the songs are really well done. And actually, we think we could have some hits on our hands. But it was just a wonderful idea that we were able to put this CD together. Actually, we didn't do it, but your McCormick group did. And Joanne Doze had recorded it, and it's so clear and wonderful. It's very professional. And it comes with a song book that has all the lyrics, so you can follow along and read them and understand what the storyline was about.
Yeah, so all of the participants in the songwriting, they got a copy of this CD and a copy of the song book. And then for everyone else, because of the wonders of technology, Joanne was able to upload these songs to a platform called SoundCloud. So now McCormick Dementia Services has a SoundCloud account. You know, who would have thought? But here we are. So we have our own SoundCloud. So it's soundcloud.com/dayprogram. And anyone in the whole world can go there and listen to these recordings that Joanne has done with the virtual songwriting group. So how exciting.
Very. And, you know, some of the participants like Joyce and Lori and her daughter and Adele and other people, I can't remember everybody, but we've all kind of thought, wouldn't it be nice that, you know, we might do something so unique that other people will want to follow, but this is our contribution to memories, really.
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure you're inspiring others with this, and also just the idea of capturing some of these memories into a song. A lot of the songs, like they have a familiar tune, right? Like the one is "How Much Is the Doggy in the Window?" I'm just looking at my copy here. So it's often a familiar melody, and it's kind of changing some of the lyrics to make your own story. So yeah, lots of different interesting strategies to get these stories into song. So let me just see if I can. So what we've done on our website, so on our Caregivers Corner website, I'm just going to share my screen for everyone. So on our Caregivers Corner website, we have a recreation page and a music button. So what we've done is we've added the actual PDF version of the songbook here, and then we have a link right to the SoundCloud page. So we've made it nice and easy for anyone who's already connected with us and using our website to be able to come here and get the information that they're looking for. So that'll take you right to SoundCloud, and here are all your recordings. So there's Harry's intro to the submarine song. And I think there's another one, Harry Don't Get the Blues. You're a star, Harry.
Well, everybody, it's interesting because people like Margaret, when we did a dog song, we heard about people's personal lives, and Bob, he contributes by his own song every so often, which is great fun. So it's just inspiring for everybody. It's really amazing group, and we're so fortunate to have had this opportunity.
Mm-hmm. And it was all thanks to the pandemic, right? We wouldn't be doing this. Yeah, so we're finding those silver linings in this global pandemic.
Absolutely.
We're forced to think differently and do things differently. All right. So lastly, I just thought I would mention, if anyone's watching and is really in awe or feeling all the feels related to this project and wanted to contribute to future, initiatives that enhance the programs that we provide, anyone is welcome to make a donation to the McCormick Care Foundation, and we'll make sure that information is available on our website. So the McCormick Care Foundation can accept donations of any amount, and then and make sure it gets spent on really meaningful opportunities like a virtual songwriting program. So we just want to thank anyone for their contributions to the foundation, because it makes really special things like this possible. So
we'd like to thank McCormick Home for all the things that you do, and the Zoom programs, which have been a godsend. And we're very fortunate to have been able to have this opportunity again, thanks to COVID.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. We thank all of our participants for kind of riding the wave with us as we figured out what to do next. So definitely, it's been a year, so that's great. All right. Well, thank you, Patty and Harry Ann, for joining us to announce our recordings that are now out there for the whole world to enjoy. So we'll see if you get contacted for autographs and personal virtual performances, Harry.
And a Juno Award.
Yeah. We'll take this show on the virtual road, right?
Absolutely. We'll be famous.